Alpha 2, we have a dog at large on Hammond Bay Road.
Dealing with animals at large in the city of Nanaimo falls under the responsibility of the city pound. The operation of this municipally funded service was provided for a number of years by Coastal Animal Control. But things have changed. The recent 3-year contract was given to Nanaimo Animal Control Services.
We're enforcing the same bylaw. The rules haven't changed, and we're in the same pound that the city has always used up on Nanaimo Lakes Road. Our phone number has changed, so now for any bylaw-related issues, you can call us at 250-616-0233.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as we can.
When it comes to concerns about animals in the community, there's been some confusion between the SPCA and the city pound.
Basically, what we do is bylaw enforcement. So we enforce the animal control bylaw and some aspects of the parks bylaw. So that's things like leash laws, making sure dogs are licensed, and going out and picking up dogs that are running loose. So the SPCA is more of a shelter for unwanted animals or animals that have come in through, abuse or neglect.
Though the pound does not take owner surrenders, they do end up with adoptable pets. They work very closely with local rescue and volunteer groups.
I'm constantly looking at all the lost and found reports through all the awesome groups. We have several volunteer groups that work in town and actually all over the island. There's FLED and ARF and a group called Nanaimo Lost and Found Pets. So I try and keep my eye on that so that when an animal does come in, sometimes we recognize it right away. He's been lost for several days, so it's pretty concerning at this point. A lot of dogs are reunited with their owners without even having to come to the pound. So that can be really helpful. We definitely recommend people calling us to report any lost and found pets. You don't have to turn them over to the pound, but that way we've got the information so that if the owner does call, we can provide them with the phone number of the finder right away.
Carly Coleclaw is the pound and adoption coordinator for Nanaimo Animal Control Services. But most of all, she's an animal lover and says the same about her co-workers. She hopes to put an end to some of the negative concerns about the city pound and how it's operated.
The pound generally overall has a bit of a stigma, and people have the impression that there's a lot of euthanasia or negative things going on, and that's just not the case here. We are in a community of animal lovers and we have an amazing support network. So when there are animals that, say for example, may have injuries or illnesses that are too expensive for us to cover, there are rescue groups and the SPCA that are really here to support us for those animals. We have already had some great interactions and with a couple of the groups. We've had Catnap Society take on a little feral kitten for us, and we've been working closely with the SPCA as well. They're fantastic here. So we kind of network through Facebook with each other, and we'll be promoting all the adoptable animals in the city, not just the ones that are in the pound.
Ben is one of the animals waiting for adoption at the city pound. He was there when they moved into the facility on September 1st. He's shy and takes a while to get used to people, but he's looking for a new owner to follow around. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Kelly Robinson.